new vlog, and I'm starting it on Monday. Who am I? So before I forget, and go over like the plans, I want to go over a new idea I have. It won't change the vlogs too much, but the original, like, I like vlogs. I like watching vlogs, and I like doing them, so I'm not going to give that up. But kind of, sort of the way I've justified doing them, but also a big reason why I wanted to do them is to hold myself accountable. And lately, meaning this 6 months of this year, I haven't been doing that. So the majority of the time I've been vlogging. I think I started in September or October of last year. So yeah, I'm been falling back into bad habits, and I would like to change that. Keeping the 2-week format, keeping the whole opening chat and then closing chat, occasionally checking in between, but not wanting to do too much, because it's the talking that makes them long, not the montage that in between. One of the inspirations for vlogging is Becca and the Books. She's a booktuber. I like the way she does her vlogs. I definitely want to keep the montages in there, but I do want to have like this sort of check-in thing, like I'm starting this now and I've done this kind of thing. And she does that mostly for books, but other like book related content. Her business is book related, and when she does opening stuff, videos, and she gives updates on that. So I kind of want to do that a little bit, so these vlogs might become more chatty. Chatty I feel like is dismissive, but there might be more talking, because the accountability, my vlogs are not reading vlogs, they're life vlogs, and you guys don't care really, but I want to put this out there. So like a big thing for me is filing taxes, and I'm still doing that, but I want to be like, I started, and like I started it, I actually did it, and or didn't do it. I don't know if this makes sense, but I guess we'll see when I actually do the things. That being said, so yeah, it's Monday. We've begun. I finished, let's just put this out there, I finished, I already showed you a clip of it, the Hospitality and Tourism Management certificate course at FAU. I did it. I completed it today. I wanted to complete it yesterday, but you saw from my vlog last time that did not happen. So yeah, moving on. I have not for 2 weeks, and this is on trend for me, honestly, this time frame, 2 weeks of not doing it, scheduled social media posts, and I want to do that. Tuesday I have the egg freezing webinar. Just something I'm thinking about, want to learn more information on. Like, it's really early stages, so we'll see, because doctor told me it's really expensive, unsolicitedly. That was a vlog from last October, but yeah. We're gonna have full moon ritual on Thursday, like the whole simultaneous from our own homes thing, me and my coven, and then the actual full moon is Friday. full moon in Sagittarius. And then my niece's birthday is on Sunday. No clue if we're doing anything. I have zero money, so I didn't send a gift. I might have some time to make like a card or whatever, but I feel like for kids it's not as appreciated, so I don't know. Can you see I'm like last minute Susie? I really need to finish editing and get up this favorite high fantasy video. I also want to film and upload my May review, and the last bi-weekly vlog should be going up this week as well. Now that I finished the course, I can get back to filing taxes. I hope, God please, this week I can finish that, because I just want to be done. It's difficult, but I want to be done. There's more books for sale. Message some dudes on dating sites. I don't know what I'm gonna message them. Dating sites ask for so much in a profile. I'm like, what do we talk about? I'm like, what do we talk about if everything is already on the I don't know. And I don't know what to do with looking at people's pictures. That does nothing for me. I want to work out the descriptions and pictures for the new card readings, tarot and oracle card reading list. Come up with I need to buy new notebooks. So those are my plans for this first week. Reading wise, I have to say I started early this morning, like wee hours of the morning. Kitty Goes to Washington, and I finished it. So FYI, my sleep is off again, but I'm not tired. I'm just sleeping late and waking up late. So I've started Shield and Storm by Lee Bardugo. Tomorrow probably Alloy of Law. Well, I'm not Alloy of Law. What's the second book in that? Mistborn Era 2. Shadows of Self or something. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen here because I can't remember. And yeah, if I can, I will try to read or listen to Royal Assassin, which is 750 pages. But the live show is on Sunday, and I would like to do that. I was considering taking part in Myth Take Reads. That's a horrible idea for my productivity, but so I'm over the hump of like what I should read and whatnot. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I sent back the 5th season. I just can't do it right now with everything that's going on. I couldn't do it. And everything else I had on hold that became available, I have now read or I'm in the process of reading. So there is that. A reading update. That is it for now. Wish me the best of luck. I hope you guys are doing good, staying safe. I don't know what to offer except emotional support, sharing, connecting people who have things that others might need, whether it's a service, a good, money, talents. This is for the protests against the death of George Floyd, and continuing, I guess, to take care of myself. That's it. God, why is this 10 minutes? I'm gonna go I'll check in with you guys later. Here with a midway vlog check-in, whatever this is. I don't know. I know what I said at the beginning of the vlog, but then like 3 or 4 days passed and I didn't really do any of the things that I had put on my plans for the week to get things done, so no check-ins, right? Tuesday wound up being Blackout Tuesday, even though that was not the plan. I'm kind of really tired now. After I film this, I'm gonna lay down for a nap, but I don't really feel like going into it. But first, I just got the strong urge to help out by correcting people, so they wouldn't just place black boxes on their profiles and then leave social media for the day, which totally defeated the purpose. Also, and it went from there. I wound up sharing things, and I follow a lot of people, black or other people of color, who have been involved in the protest, and I have been watching. But I think Tuesday and then in Wednesday things really like blew up, and I was watching it all kind of live and seeing, you know, responses in different places and feeling like I had to respond. I had to share, and it was a lot. I wound up taking a bath. I think I included that. Yes, I wound up taking a bath. A friend of mine, like, kind of lovingly bullied me into it, which is fine. I was just wrung out by Tuesday night, honestly, and then kept it going Wednesday. And then Thursday I was like, okay, I'm done. I actually came across a post, and if I remember, I will put it up on the screen here. I mean, I've seen other posts that are like, everyone has a different role, and not everyone is a protester, and not everyone has the money to donate, but there are other things we can do. And so I'd seen those, I'd share them, I believe in those, and I'm still not 100% sure what my role is, and honestly it's probably all constantly shifting like others, but even having seen those and read them, I was still, I guess, feeling like if I didn't do enough, and with no sign of a finish or what enough is, then I would be ashamed, I guess. Partially because, as I was telling my friend, I feel like most of my life I've been the quiet one in general. And because I know there are people who are close to me who may or may watch this and see this and be like, what? No. But yeah, in general, I'm the quiet one, with the quiet hobbies, and the person that people go to vent, the one who will listen. And part of that identity I'm okay with. The other part, another part of me is not, because I realized in the past that I feel like no one will listen to me. I am on social media a lot, like everybody is nowadays, but I don't interact very much, and things that I share don't get a lot of feedback or likes, and I'm not like, oh, I want people to like my stuff. I mean, I do, but it's not like I'm especially not at this point right now, trying to get people to like, I forget what that term is, but it's, you know, I'm not trying to become an influencer. I don't know what I'm trying to do with social media in general, other than be social, like to talk to people, and having people comment means that they've seen me and they find it interesting and want to have that conversation, and that happens very little with the stuff that I put out. So I have kind of, in a way, maybe, not sure, made myself smaller, or my mindset smaller, with like, whoa, I don't need that validation. I'm fine with just not being seen or heard. So that, in this situation, in the situation of protesting against police brutality and letting people know that Black Lives Matter, it spills over into that. And honestly, a lot of what I'm seeing is like, how to help people who are not Black, be an ally, how to educate them, how to help them educate themselves, and all of that stuff. And there's little else, or right now, I guess, and that's fine. I understand why that is, and I don't need to be convinced that we live in a racist America and that it's systemic and horrible, and that I know racist people, that I'm related to racist people. I don't know. So yeah, I guess up until last week or so, I felt like I had to, suddenly I felt empowered enough to raise my voice and use my tiny ass platforms so people would listen. I don't know that anyone did, but it's there if whatever. But it was a lot, and so since then I've shrunken back down to my usual. After seeing this post, I like the idea of doing a little bit every day. So later in the week, I have like signing petitions, going over stuff that I hadn't looked at yet, and another was just researching some things. I just spent the day reading all of that, still watching protests and sharing stuff a little bit, but not as much. Then, as you saw, like, I started getting things done really Friday. Or it might have been Thursday night, I don't remember, but you already saw, like, I listed not 50 books, because I still have some free, like, on eBay, you get, like, 50 free listings, like, no listing fees every month, and so I used the majority of that to relist books. So, let's see, what else did I do this weekend? I was working on my card reading listings, which is, I think I'm making it more complex than I need to, but also I want to. Some spreads I haven't tried, but others, it doesn't really need a spread. I can make the spread once the request comes in for a reading. So yeah. It's summer. The curfew has ended. It's not 8 o'clock yet anyway, but the curfew has ended and phase 1 reopening is happening in New York City. This does not mean there should be more people outside, but it's also June and warm, so there are more people outside and louder people. So please excuse that. So yeah, I've been working on the readings, and I think that was about it. I didn't touch anything having to do with taxes, not even today yet. One video that went up was the vlog from last time, and I saw that Jessica, the Story Witch, shared it on her YouTube stories, so thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that, even though that was kind of a vulnerable vlog. I really went back and forth as to whether or not I should keep that section in, but I did, and there you have it. This is so long already, but who cares? This week, I really need to do the taxes. It's been like a month since I last did anything, so I really need to get to that. I really want to finish and have the Oracle and Tarot reading listings up on my shop so I can promote them. And then 2 new things to focus on, my, it's more tedious stuff, motorbikes are also out now. Organizing my photos and updating my business spreadsheet, which is really lacking behind. I think that's it. My friend's birthday is this week. So yeah, other things like my niece's birthday was Sunday, so we sang happy birthday via Facebook Messenger Live, and me and my friends had our own house party, not the house party app, the video chat thing, on Friday night, and that was good. I had a long talk with my brother on Thursday night, so that was good as well. Also, I started, I think it's Fun Florals 2020 over on Instagram. It's a weekly watercolor challenge, obviously floral focused. I did that early last week. It was a floral wreath was the prompt for last week. I shared it late last night because I realized, the week is over. So I'm gonna do more of that and maybe some other stuff. I also filmed the May review. I filmed some card spread reviews because I don't buy tons of decks. The decks I have are the decks I have. There are others I want to buy, but I don't have the funds right now, but there's not that many. There's like 10, and that'll probably happen slowly over time. So, deck reviews, because I did want to keep having divination, particularly cartomancy content on my channel. So I've got a deck review video filmed, and then what else did I film? Oh, I filmed my May reading wrap-ups, recent reads. That could be 1 video or 2 depending on how I edited it. So yeah, I did a lot. I also finished reading Siege and Storm. I finished it Saturday night, early Sunday morning, like wee hours of the morning. That was shorter than I was expecting it to be. Like, it ended and I was like, oh, it's over. So what is the rest of this book? Because it's an ebook. But, yeah, I liked it. In the beginning it was kind of annoying, but overall I liked it. I've now since started reading, Shadows of Self, the second book in the Mistborn Era 2 trilogy. I know everyone is recommending books by Black authors, but I do read those. So, yeah. I'll go now. guys, I'm like in the middle of doing my hair, but let's close out this vlog. First and foremost, you may have guessed already, especially by the middle bit of me talking, I did not follow the plan that I expressed at the beginning of this video. I like kind of forgot after a couple of days, and I'm in the habit of just filming stuff that'll be kind of montage music over it, and then talking at the beginning and end of the week. So I realized by like Thursday of the first week, like the 4th of January or whatever, of June, sorry, that I don't remember what I wanted to do, and then it wasn't until a couple of days ago this week that I remembered what that was. So too late, oh well, that's it. So next vlog. Anyway, so this week, let's see, I don't know if I went over like my participating in the Olympic Games, which is a readathon for the month of June based off of the, what is this? The Percy Jackson series, which I have never read, but I like readathons because they kind of help me organize what books I'm gonna read. And this I decided to join because I had an idea of what I wanted to read in June, and all of the books fit the prompts that I wanted to read for. So I picked Team Hades. I just looking through the list of gods to choose from, I was like Hades or Hermes, and Hades fit all the books that I wanted to read. The prompts for Hades fit all the books I wanted to read, including choosing a prompt from Hermes list and game. So then I just started reading, and the two books I read are actually Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, which I read in the first half of this vlog, and I finished in the second half of this vlog the Royal Assassin Book 2 for the Farseer trilogy, which is also the book that I need to read for Elderling Along, which I read in 3 days, oddly enough. And then I looked at my prompts for the Olympic Games and realized those were the extra prompts, sword fighting and monster hunting. So yeah, moving on, I read more of Heaven Official's Blessing, which I'm using for a prompt. I don't know if I'll be able to finish enough of it to complete it, but I also started reading, what is it? Dark Storm? What? Shadows of Self. And I'm enjoying that. I would be finished, but I'm trying to follow the plan because I'm using that for the Olympic Games, but also for the Mistborn Era 2 group read along that I'm doing with some people on Instagram, and they're trying to stretch it out. I would have kept going and just finished it, but a lot of people haven't even started, or they're still they're behind the schedule, so I'm chunking it out, but it's going well. I think so far I'm liking this more than the first book, but we shall see. Other thing that I started reading is another Olympic Games prompt, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. and it's reading very much like an urban fantasy, but it's not an urban fantasy. So I guess I would put this in as a paranormal romance. It's really long though. So we'll see. That's one thing I realized with my TBR for June and for the Olympic Games. 3 of the books I'm reading are 600 pages plus. So I finished one. Royal Assassin was like 675 pages. I read it in 3 days. So it's not, I'm not too intimidated by large books. The larger the better. I like that. But yeah. And then House of Earth and Blood is 800 pages or 799. I don't have a physical copy. Ebook is what I'm reading. And then Heaven Official Blessing is 2,050 pages. So yeah. And then there are 4 other books, but I've already read 2, so we should be okay. Percy Jackson is one of the Lightning Thief, the first book, is one of the books I plan on reading because I've had this for so long, and the library, I'm assuming, is probably going to open up this month or next month in some way, shape, or fashion. So we shall see. I didn't post any videos yet this past week, and the week before I only posted 1, so I'm behind. I haven't edited, partially because of what I talked about already, but also the video that I had next planned to edit and upload is really long, and I have to edit out a lot, and I wasn't in the mood. And then I couldn't figure out, like, I was arguing with myself what order about the other stuff. So videos are behind on. I tried to edit last night. I did Sunday edit, but not much. The other thing was I usually edit here in my bedroom. Been using the laptop because it has that program on it, and it's been killing me, like my back and my neck, so I've been avoiding doing that. This laptop is old and the power source is messed up, so it has to stay plugged in. Yeah, but anyway, I also haven't really posted on Instagram, like promoting my business or anything, but I did go and edit. I posted all of my summer products, so now those are up. Not the new ones, but the ones that, you know, I've had before and needed to go up. And I added the tag to all of my products Black owned because I'm seeing that trend, like people are looking for Black owned businesses of all types. And actually someone racist in one of the Etsy business groups I'm in posted a comment thing showing that Black owned and Black Lives Matter were kind of popular trending searches on Etsy, and she was upset about that. And I was like, that's why I was like, you know what, I really need to go in and add Black owned tag to my listings, and I did. So yeah, signing more positions, sharing more stuff. Sunday was somewhat eventful because Bang Bang Con, the live happened, and so that was like 5 a.m. my time on the 14th, so that's what I was doing that morning. And then we had the Royal Assassin live show, which I participated in. And what else? I organized some pictures on Flickr. I realized I need to take more, so I did some updating of my SMC spreadsheet, very little. I finally ordered the new notebooks that I need, but they're not gonna come in before I need to start using them probably. So I think for the next lunar cycle that starts on the 22nd of June and through the majority of July, I will do digital bullet journaling. I worked on my listings, new listings for card readings, and I've gotten more eBay orders and another Etsy order for a reading, oddly enough. So things are going not great, but okay. That is it for my update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're staying safe. Your coronavirus is still out there. Cases are going up in states where they weren't that bad as before. I mean, relatively. So still wash your hands, wear your mask outside when you're outdoors if you have them. If you have to reuse, please do spray down with alcohol, let it dry, and then wear it again. But do wear your mask outside because it's still necessary even with places opening up and to various levels. It's still out there. Carry around your hand sanitizer if you're going to protest. Definitely wear your mask to protest. Carry food, water, whatever you need. Sign these petitions. Still share. Still do your research. Be anti-racist. It's difficult. It's hard. Take care of yourself in between. Take breaks. Take care of your mental health, your physical health, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.